opening comments from Coach and then questions for the players first.
Yeah, just amazed at our grit and our resiliency throughout the second half in particular. We've done a lot in the first half of games. We've done a lot up until 8 minutes left in the game. I thought Derek's leadership throughout the whole game allowed us to stay poised and confident and kind of what all the things that we've been talking about, getting over the hump, and we did it tonight.
Questions for student athletes.
For both you guys, what was the mentality you guys going down the stretch to get that game tied to force overtime?
Really, we just wanted to win. Like, we've been through our ups and downs, and it's time for us to go on the run. Yeah, it's just kind of the resilience we've kind of had the past couple of days in practice. Obviously, you say something, get started in practice, and it really did. We had a couple meetings to fix some stuff, and we fixed a lot of stuff in practice, and, that just came with staying together and just talking through it and everything. And, coaches made good adjustments on a lot of things. We were able to execute them. So, yeah, that's what happened down the stretch.
Was there more added pressure knowing you're looking for your first conference when you guys were 0-2 coming into tonight?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that pressure is good pressure. You don't want to be 0-2, but you kind of want to feel a little bit of pressure to get a win, because then you start to do things out of your mind sometimes, and it encourages you to play a little harder. We had that focus to just get over that hump, and we did.
And anything you want to say to the fan base?
We appreciate the love. We appreciate the crowd today. It got on their feet. I feel like Saturday, we let them down with a lot of, encouragement. It was really loud in there Saturday, and down the stretch we just couldn't finish. And I feel like, from a team standpoint, we let Hawk Nation down that day. So we appreciate everybody coming back out today and showing the love.
Thanks, guys. Good fellas. Saying, yep. Swing.
11-6.
Questions for Coach. Coach, it seemed like in overtime, you were more fired up in the overtime session than you were throughout the game. Was there something that the guys were doing that changed everything?
I think these guys touched on just what we've been through, and I think we're still growing and figuring this out, but our focus has been on, like, when one thing bad happens, it kind of snowballs. Can we stop that? And I thought Duquesne's offense in the second half was really good. Thought they figured out our zone, then they figured out our man. So to get the shot that Glove hit, you feel like second wind, and it probably takes the wind out of their sails a little bit. And I just wanted to make sure that we took advantage of that energy. And they alluded to a meeting we had, and this has been a wild ride just with all the things going on. But I say this, when I got the job, that Billy Lang and Jill Bodensteiner have set this thing up to be a really good program. And in this NIL world, things can get a little crazy, but there's a stable foundation here that we got to continue to grow. And that's my responsibility and the current guys. And I think we're starting to do that together and take another big step.
And also, did Duquesne show anything differently going into this game that you saw on tape?
Well, I think we showed something different. We did a lot of full court and three-quarter press. We went to zone quite a bit. We haven't shown that much. We were switching from man to zone within the possession. I thought it helped us. I thought they took them out of rhythm. I love their guards, the kid Ginyard and Williams, and I think they went 3 for 19 from 3. I thought the zone had something to do with that, and I wanted our vibe to be different. I didn't want us to get into man-to-man, grind it out. I think we got in transition better out of the zone. I thought it let guys kind of relax a little bit in the zone, but you got to play it hard, and they did.
And also, injury status. It seemed like there were guys before night. Where do things stand with this second?
I don't know. Like, Justice Ajabo was a questionable. He's got a shoulder thing. You saw the other guys that are injured. It's the next guy up. I know that's a really common say that coaches say, but that's in particular with this group, because everyone's trying to show themselves. Like Kevin Kearney, he's really showed well in practice. He hasn't shown in the game yet, but I'm confident as he gets more time. I thought Austin had a really good bounce back game for him as a freshman. He's kind of hit that freshman wall. Now he's like, I'm over that. And I thought he was huge tonight as well to help us win.
Now, going forward, how can you build off this momentum when you had tonight and not have a letdown next?
For sure. I think the simple thing is come in every single day. This group hasn't been as consistent as I like in practice every day, nor have they been satisfied. So our ability as coaches and players to give us whatever that practice has, whatever is determined, whatever we have to do that day to get better. It's not like, hey, let's wait to Richmond and get better. We're off tomorrow. Friday's got to be a great day. We have no margin for error with this group.
And also, what is your message to the fan base about how things are going so far from the time you took over 6 weeks prior to the season started to now?
Well, what I say is that this is an amazing place to coach, amazing place to play. I would say it's hard in this day and age to be patient, but this might be ups and downs, but we have a really good young core here. And I think you'll see progress. And I hope we're the most improved team come March. And then that means we're really good come that tournament.